Last time, on the Adventures of Gaia, to earn the protection of the circus, the party was assigned errands in town, where they tested their luck at a wheel of chance. While Aurora won a strange robotic spying device, Dos scored a Goda-made pistol. Sent off on a second errand, they found themselves in need of Dos's sharp-shooting art. You see, for the briefest second, you think it's just snow, and then you see the snow start to undulate, and out comes a head rises up, and you see 4 glowing blue, ice blue eyes, and a mouth starts to open. There's a big scream, as you see, shark teeth, rows and rows of teeth inside the mouth, and suddenly, all the snow starts to move about up ahead of you, as you see 10 creatures, 10 snow lumps moving up. Aurora goes, crap! All right, everybody needs surprise. You may roll initiative.
Okay.
How far are they?
7 bullets, so that's cool.
20 feet ahead of you.
Okay.
How big
That's
are
6
they?
meters.
Ranging from 4 to 5 feet, but they are hunched over. You see their 8-fingered talons at their both hands and feet, sort of primate-y on both sides. So there's thumbs on both the hands and feet. The beasts squeal at you. Ha!
Okay. Yeah, Dos is gonna shoot that good gun. So I rolled 17, which makes my attack.
Fabulous. The little wheels go. The bubbles on the side of the stalk start bubbling away, and a bullet. The bullet rings out in the cavern. The creature, you hit one. He screams. You see blue blood crystallize on the shoulder, as in the spot that you hit it. Slows down quite a bit.
But it doesn't die.
It's definitely hanging back, but it hasn't fallen over quite yet.
34, which makes it again.
Fabulous. You shoot at it. It's trying to lick its wound, its crystally wound. And the creature, looks up just as the bullet hits it, right in the middle of the forehead. You see the head actually shatters. The ice comes out of it. A bunch of the other creatures look, and they slow their attack for a moment, and then when the head explodes around them, they squeal more, and they start running even faster at you. They seem to be moving quite quickly as they bounce off the side of the cavern wall.
Cool, I'm gonna shoot again.
Go.
34 again.
Well, you line up quickly, you move just slightly with your gun and shoot again. The creature tries to dodge out of the way, but as it moves to the side, you actually shoot right through its torso. And you see the crystal start to form, and then you get another shattering noise as the beast actually blows in half. Blue blood crystals go splattering everywhere.
Oh boy.
The creatures seem even more enraged. They're screaming and running faster.
Alright, I've got 2 more, but these are at a disadvantage now. 40,
All right.
Which does make my 58.
You shoot, you line up. You have to spend an attack to line up for the next one.
Yeah.
Because they're starting to move all over the place and avoid as much as they can the bullets coming down the way. You line up for the one that, as it speeds up, there's quite a large one coming straight at the party. It's sped up quicker than the rest of them. Its eyes glow the strongest, and you let loose the last bullet. Its blue eyes, crystally eyes, stare right at you, and you actually shoot it right through the eye. One of the eyes sort of dims for a second, and your bullet goes right through there. It comes out the other side, and again, this creature fully explodes. It's quite close to getting close to both you and Aurora. Aurora squeals as the blue shards, there's kind of an electrical spark to them as they come close. Shards come by, but you both get a dodge out of the way. The body, with the momentum of it going, slides on the snow. You see how the insides have actually crystallized all around, even though it's been blown in half. Magnus, you are next.
Magnus closes his eyes and tries to feel the power well within him, and the fear and adrenaline helps the magic go. And this black dark energy builds between, like a lightning bolt, between his hands, and he goes, and he casts it at kind of the front column of the beasts.
Okay.
Trying to hit them in the front.
Mm-hmm.
I will do... How close together are they? Are they like shoulder to shoulder?
Yeah, other than 2 stragglers at the back, the other 5 are all fairly close. They've come through the pathway of the cavern. They have to come together to get to you.
I will cast an area effect summon energy.
Okay.
And assuming I make it, I will make it... there's 5 of them. If I make it 5 meters long, can I catch all of them?
Yes, absolutely.
If I make it 4 meters long, can I catch all of them?
No, not all of them.
Okay, just checking, because this is bloody expensive. 5 meters times 30 is this going to be 150 mental resistance. I'm going to pretty much spend myself in the first attack, but I want to make sure
You see the beasts coming in. They squeal. You see that one that electric crystal shards started shooting towards Aurora. She did get away from them, and suddenly you feel a power well up in your body.
As he feels fear that Aurora might be hurt. He goes, no! We cast energy bolt. 31 is a critical.
Fabulous.
So they take, quick little calculation here, 193 times 2. They take 386 points, and they can save for half.
You feel this deep-seated desire to protect, particularly Aurora. Throw the magic out. The black crackling energy comes down and rains on the creatures in front of you. They don't even realize they're so intense and enraged. You see spittle that freezes on their mouths immediately as soon as it comes out, bearing down. Those bright flashing blue eyes focus on you, and then the energy coalesces. The mountains shake, the snow comes off the trees, and when the magic black crackling energy lightning disappears, there's nothing but a black and blue ice with odd blue bits in it. There does not seem to be a creature left to be found, except for the 2 that were behind.
Okay, I have more attacks. I'll take them. Okay.
The small 2 ones that are left are enraged. They don't seem to be phased, or they don't care that their companions have been obliterated in front of them, and they just come squealing through. They're skittering on the ice a bit, but they come running through the smoke left from the end of your spell.
I'll lob a small ball of energy at one of them.
Okay.
Critical.
You throw a black energy ball directly at him. His mouth opens. You see those rows and rows of teeth, as if he's going to bite and eat the ball, it seems. And he jumps up, almost embracing it, as the ball of energy hits him for...
just under 400 points.
And never mind hitting him, it goes into his mouth and everything explodes. You just see energy, black energy, and lightning come out, and blue crystally bits shatter.
I've spent 180 mental resistance. My MR is down to 13. Magnus almost swoons, but there's still one left, right?
Yep, there's one tiny one.
Is it running away? Is it going to attack us?
It's still coming forward. Aurora says, I've got it.
Magnus falls on a knee.
Let's hope Aurora's got it. With a 35, Aurora's got it. She starts casting. You see purple or pink and white energy come up, and those odd butterflies that often come when she casts. She starts summoning, Gaia's creatures, help! And she puts her hands out almost as a plead rather than a directive. And you see out of the snow some odd metal starts forming, and 3 little creatures come up. They're almost a reflection of the snow creatures, except they're metal, and they've got that pink energy around them. And they fly straight at the single being left there. The single being runs straight at them, squealing in anger. It reaches out with its clawed hand to try to knock one out of the way, and the other 2 jump on it. There's a big scuffle. You see white snow sparkle fur going everywhere, blue crystals. Yet robots seem to overtake it. Aurora turns to Riva. Do you have anything in the bag? Quick!
Sure, I'll try and blast it mentally.
Okay.
That could
telepathy.
Yeah.
Maybe. We'll see. Let's give her a roll. 58.
You reach out with your mind.
Mhm.
Your greeny blue energy goes out. You see it sail out on the mindscape, which is a plane that looks similar to where you're standing, but a little more almost phased. And you find the very simple little blue crystal of a mind. You enter it quickly in an innate desire to also protect people. You easily slip in and explode its little crystalline mind with how much damage?
It's only 67.
Oh my goodness.
That's enough to knock out an average human being.
Yep. Between the robots on the outside slashing at it, and suddenly you see the blue eyes on everyone who's looking not in the mindscape, see the blue eyes go really, really bright, and then just immediately dim as you explode its mind from within, Riva. The little robots keep scratching at it, and then they slowly turn and come back to Aurora and then just dissipate under the snow. Okay, so those were the monsters, right? That was it.
Let's hope that's all of them.
So that was a.
Guys, we're mighty! Did you see how mighty we were? You're amazing. Ooh, she realizes Magnus is almost falling over. She goes, here. Okay, she reaches out to Magnus. She tries to heal you. She goes, okay, her pink butterflies wrap around you. It's warm and precious feeling. She gives you...
It feels like cupcakes.
It does feel like cupcakes. She gives you 100 points of healing.
Wow, okay. That means I'm only at minus 80.
Are you okay? Okay, she's looking around.
Oh, yes, I feel much better now. Thank you. Is everyone all right? Did anyone get hurt?
So that was it, right? Like that was the. I've got three bullets. There were 10 of those guys. I've got 3. If there's 10 more, we're kind of, unless you guys got your...
so good. You just, and they were gone. It was awesome. Guys, I think we are a team. I doubted it before. I hate to admit it, but I think we're a team. Who has good hearing?
My hearing's 82. Better than average, but not superhuman.
Hey, yeah, 87.
Aurora's yapping away. And then it exploded and the eyes went out.
Yeah, it's just...
What?
Success.
Okay, you hear a strange rumbling coming up the mountain. From up the mountain.
Oh, okay.
Uh-oh. Oops.
Oh, no.
Sorry, I let off a nuclear weapon. And,
oh, God.
Anyone who can sense any vibration, Magnus, you feel now an increase in snowiness coming through. You realize what's happening. It seems you have triggered an avalanche.
Oh, no.
Aurora goes, what? Having rolled 100 on hers.
Oh.
Okay, I don't have a lot of MR left, but I could try casting Force Field. Or Riva, do you want to give it a shot? My Force Field is 108. And it's...
oh, man. I wonder how long you're going to be able to keep this up, though, with how tapped you were.
I've got 113 points left. 22 rounds. Okay, Magnus says,
and
everyone,
what?
Stay inside. Okay, he tries to roll his force field. I need to get under 8 for a critical. 35, I succeed, but no critical success. So I don't get to spend half. He goes, ooh, and casts his hand over, and this blue force field goes around everybody.
So you're making a big dome over everyone that's there?
A big dome.
Okay, you make as the energy starts to come up in front of you, you actually see snow already hitting it. The trees start to move. Aurora goes, oh, that does not look good.
I hope this doesn't get to town. Sorry, Aristodemos.
The monsters didn't get to town.
This monster did.
To be fair, no one's in the town right now, so like...
They don't need houses. Psh.
It's fine. You can stick it out. It's fine.
Okay, as the dome of energy goes over to protect you, snow starts flying over. You see tree branches coming at you. Aurora hunkers down. She goes, ah! The bowl it goes dark for a bit, and you feel the rumbling and the loud... as it goes down the pass.
How many points does my force field take? I have it has 356 points.
It's taking quite a bit, but it holds true.
Good. Okay.
Luckily, the avalanche does not last long. As it goes dark for a moment over you, your Aurora covers her ears. A light breaks from over top of you. You're strained, Magnus, as you hold it back. You feel the power, just a pure physical power against you, as it's not single bolts like you felt yesterday, but an intense power enveloping the entire force field. But you start to see light break as the snow settles down, and you see the odd tree broken around you. And
okay, I keep this going for 5 seconds tops, and I fall down.
Aurora moves to go help you. The snow kind of where the edge of the force field was, the snow collapses in. You're about only up to knee from ahead of you where the snow came from. From behind, it's quite a bit more deep. You can see it's higher than even Dos can see how far it went down.
Did it hurt the town or the circus?
You can't tell from exactly where you are. You'll have to climb up the hill of avalancheness to see down.
I hope
Someone
they're all right.
check.
Yeah, Ghost goes up there.
Okay, you climb up. Your feet you find a tree to step on, and your claws kind of dig in. You come up, you look over. You see that quite a bit of snow came down and was right. It's buried sort of the very, very front of the roadway, but it hasn't destroyed anything. It's buried some houses, but not too bad.
Yeah, they're fine. You know, they chose to live here in the mountains, so like they probably got like to dig. It's fine. It's fine. They're gonna be fine. Come, we should go. We should.
Everything's good. She pats me. She goes, "You were awesome."
Oh, I tried my best.
Usually I sense that stuff. I don't know.
I don't have much strength left.
So guys, Magnus, are you chilling here while we go, like up and get the things, or like?
Definitely don't split up.
No,
if there's more of those things.
I will accompany you. I will. I think I will heal.
Good, cool. Let's.
Okay,
we should go.
You look up ahead. Now the path is quite clear. There's no boulders. There's no trees in the way. There's some broken stumps and bits that go up the way to. You see clearly the black entrance of a cave. There's no UV left. There's no anything left because it's been recently cleared.
He stumbles up the snow. Everything goes blurry.
Okay, you make your way up towards the cave. Magnus, you feel out with your senses. Aurora closes her eyes. She says, "Don't feel any life ahead."
Do I feel the energy?
You do. You feel the energy now. That's much more powerful.
Okay, I did make a crit. We didn't wash it down the slope?
No.
It's back in town. We gotta go back. No, it's still ahead of us? Okay.
Yeah, it's in the cavern. You see where the part that had come down was a large overhang of snow that was actually overhanging the cave entrance, and that's what you broke out with your mighty magic.
Well, this is really Aristodemos' fault. He should have warned us,
Yeah, exactly.
Don't set off a nuke in the forest, blah, blah, blah.
He definitely should have
I'm so handsome.
+1 for jealousy.
I think that he likes my girlfriend.
I think he likes everyone because he's kind of the same way too. Yeah, where did the girlfriend thing come from?
Okay, Aurora is actually helping said non-boyfriend up the hill.
See?
Non-boyfriend. Dos, you're there first. You look in the cave. You can see clearly where the creatures had been living. There's urine, hand marks all over the place, and scat, I think it's called, about. But there is none left there. You see lots of piles of stuff. And Magnus, you're feeling actually a decent amount of energy coming out of this cave. You do see a box, and it's clearly got a big A that goes like this across it, which you remember seeing in the circus.
Magnus points.
Yeah, what about this other stuff? Aurora's looking around.
Oh, do I feel any other energy signatures?
Yep, there's piles of things.
Is there anything worth taking?
The beasts have collected some spoils from their kills.
Roll
treasure!
Treasure!
All right. Okay, you find a lot of these little crystals. Some still have a flickering energy to them. A lot of them are drained, and you can see clear bite marks on them. Aurora's looking.
They're trying to eat the Gaia crystals?
Do you think they eat energy? Or they did, because we're mighty energy?
Who knows? Could be useful. Let's take it.
You also, Magnus, you're the one feeling a bit around for
Magnus is
energy.
a tuning fork.
Treasure fork.
Bloop, right here.
Okay, you do find a few different boxes. You find a wooden box that you do recognize as a bullet box. It also says Goda across the top.
Oh.
You open it. There's 2 rows of bullets. You have 12 bullets in total in there, and they do give off an interesting energy.
Oh.
They are
They are plus 26 bullets.
Oh, okay. I will write that down.
There are 12 of them.
Go to bullets.
You're feeling around. You find an odd piece of metal, little rod with a little crystal that glows in it.
Magnus says, this gives off energy as well.
He seems to point to you, Riva. Aurora's digging through piles of junk, looking at stuff.
I believe it'll do something if you press that crystal, but hold it away from your body. It could be dangerous.
Riva, you press it, it extends out, and 3 little kind of legs come out the bottom like a tripod, and another piece goes up and it goes, and you see it going.
It's a selfie stick?
No. Oh my god, I wish.
Woo, selfies!
No,
Sorry.
It's a little sentry. You see a little tiny bend in it with a red piece.
Oh, hey there, buddy. Hey.
Foop, foop.
Does it have a name?
Doesn't say anything on it.
No logo, no nothing?
Nope. Aurora looks over. She goes, "Oh, I think those are some kind of sentry. You put it down and it protects you."
Impressive.
Yeah.
By looking? Or what do you... Okay.
It shoots stuff, silly. What would looking do?
Stuff? What?
Yeah. Just don't shoot us with it.
So I'll take the Gaia crystals that are partly full.
Okay. Aristodemos's box is the thing that's giving off the absolute most amount of energy. Not surprisingly. You can see the creatures had hammered at it. There's bite marks on the side of it. It's a crate. They've chewed on it. They've tried to bust it open, but it's stayed quite secure. So that is where the most amount of energy is emanating.
Well, I think this is Aristodemos' box. I guess we should get it back to him.
Aurora lifts up this thing. It looks like it might have been a robot, but it doesn't have any energy left in it. It looks like the robot that was in the shop. She goes, "Maybe we can fix him." Okay, she puts him in her cloak.
We can fix this. It'll be fine.
We can rebuild.
We can rebuild him.
Other than that, there's not too much. It's mostly just crystals and used up crystals. You get 15 crystals in total.
For some reason, Magnus thinks this is important. He takes those. As long as there's a bag or something, I can take them in.
Okay. Yeah, you defeated the Yetis. The crystal Yetis. Get +3 for completing a battle and getting treasure.
Ooh.
Okay, you turn around with your booty and make it down pick your way through the avalanche and down the way through the town. There's not a lot going on in the town now. You see some people kind of out at the end of the town, the other end where the circus is, milling about, but not much. You do see that the tavern lights are on as you walk by. Okay, you're making your way back. Magnus, you're in the back of the crowd, or of the group, and they've passed. Aurora's yapping about how mighty you are, and she's going to fix the robot, and Dos is an amazing shooter. Maybe they could make some kind of sharpshooting robot show of some sort.
Sharpshooting robot show.
Sounds like a great idea. Magnus, you're trailing behind, and you actually see a pad, or TV, for lack of a better descriptor, in the window facing out of the tavern. And you see a newscast kind of blink on. you can't hear the noise because it's inside. There's no one in there right now, except you see those little wheel, the guy running the wheel and a couple of bartenders and tavern servers going about. And the party's gone up ahead. And you see the scene from Eager. You see that big explosion in the coffee shop. It's his latest footage. And you see that guy with the underbite casting. And you see yourself casting magic. You see a huge black explosion go. You see the coven casting, and then you see yourself go. And Letty is in front. She screams and she evaporates.
Oh no!
Okay, the three of you are talking.
Okay, Magnus.
If we use the robots, we could make a hole and you could shoot through it. That would be cool.
Or I could, they could hold things, and I could, shoot what they're holding. Yeah. You could light it on fire. That'd be cool.
That would be awesome. Remo, what do you think? Okay,
was it clear in the newscast? Okay, hold on a second. Was it clear in the newscast that Magnus had destroyed Letty, or was it friendly fire? Or...
You saw the coven casting. You saw yourself casting a black...
Against them, or with them, or
it was just cutscenes as if it was kind of robot filming. UAV. Thank you very much. A UAV floating past. And you just saw a black ball of energy envelop Letty.
Okay, so I don't know it's me for sure, but it very well could have been, given that I shoot black balls of energy. Okay, Magnus is distraught. He's breathing heavily. He's looking at it. He looks around to see if anyone notices this. He feels pangs of guilt, of fear.
Okay, you see the ticker at the bottom. Suspects still at large. Search continues.
I'm a suspect. Okay.
You see the last scene you see is the underbite guy looking at you. For a moment, you thought he was behind you again, like in the reflection yesterday, but the scene changes. Today's big race was amazing, and they're talking about some big speeder race now.
Okay, Magnus shakes his head and swallows and...
Yeah, Aurora returns. What are you doing? Come on. We're planning our acts. You're going to be the big ball of energy, man. She smiles.
Okay, Magnus nods and kind of just walks and looks back at the TV and sees if everyone saw that and just keeps following the party.
Okay, you make your way up to the circus. Guilt rides in your heart. You hear the clapping, and the other three are talking about what they're going to be doing in the circus. And the image of Letty disintegrating as she screamed in front of you haunts you.
No. Okay, Magnus swallows and he vows to himself he must discover the source of this.
Okay, Aurora turns, she smiles, she goes, everything's going to be just fine.